Hey guys, welcome back to a new video from Swanky Snacks. I hope you guys are having a good day. In today's video, we are going to see how much you can buy out of different kinds of vending machine locations for $10 only. $10. This should be really fun. The rule is you gotta do $10. You gotta try and spend it all. We are not going to any of my locations, so that way you guys don't think it's rigged or anything, or where I'm changing the prices and buying everything for like 25 cents. That is not the deal. We're going to go to 4 different locations, and they're all different, so not one location is going to be the same. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button and come with me on for the journey. The first location though we're going to is the gym. So at the beginning of the year, I've been trying to take a little bit better of my body, and what better way than going to the gym? So first things first, I'm going to shoot some hoops. Gotta work up ourselves an appetite. For you guys. Cash money. Alright guys, I've definitely worked myself up an appetite. Here are 3 machines they have right at the entrance. And it really shocked me first seeing these machines for like a gym and a rec center that there's a lot of candy, and you know, they have pop too. But if you walk down the hall, they have a whole nother set of machines. They got a snack machine and another 3 other vending machines as well, including an ice cream. Plus another soda machine over here and another machine filled with mostly water. Comment down below what you guys would try. I want to know. I'm curious. So after a workout, I definitely want to try and at least get something a little bit healthy, so I'm going to get myself a protein bar. That's going to cost us $2.50. And I'm thinking to just sticking with water right now. The water here is $2, so far we have spent $4.50 out of our $10. Because after we eat this protein bar and water, we are going to head upstairs to the gym. And I'm thinking we're going to at least try and run a mile and lift some weights. And I don't know who else out there eats protein bars, but I've tried a good variety of them over the years, and this has to be my favorite that I've tried. It was a chocolate peanut butter flavor, had 12 grams of fiber and 9 grams of protein in it, and it was actually extremely tasteful. I enjoyed every bite of it, and I would definitely buy it again. I feel like $2.50 is actually a pretty good price for a protein bar. Alright, now that we topped off our hydration, we are going to lift some weights. Again, I've just been trying to treat my body better this year. We got our mile in on the treadmill, and we are going to spend this last $5.50 that we need to spend. Just finished working out. Let's get a snack now and a drink before we go. We spent $4.50 already, so that leaves us with $5.50. So first things first, guys, we're just gonna get a Kit Kat, but it's the skinnier version of them. You know, deserve a little treat after the workout. That cost us $2.50. And I think the next snack we're gonna get are these pretzels up here in the top left corner. I apologize, I feel like my camera kind of like froze a little bit. But the pretzels were only $1, so that's $3.50. So we got 2 more dollars to spend. And I think I'm just gonna get myself a Powerade Zero Sugar. And that, my friends, will be the last of our $10. But just to recap, guys, we got the protein bar, $2.50. Got a water bottle for $2. And then we got Kit Kat bar, pretzels, and a Powerade Zero Sugar for $10 at the first location. I'm shouting out my mom on these pretzels. I know damn well that this is something that she would have selected out of that vending machine. It actually surprises me maybe a little bit on how much for like a rec center and a gym that they actually have like a lot of candy and sweet options. I digress. So this is just one out of the 4 locations that we're going to be hitting up in this video. We're about to go home. We're going to eat this stuff, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next location.
The next day.
Alright guys, we're back. We are continuing this challenge. It was a nice day, so before we head to our second location, my girlfriend and I decided to get her car washed. So I thought it'd be fun to film the little video for you guys. Alright, that's done. Now let's head to the next location. Now, we hit up a gym yesterday. Now today, we are going to a rest area. And it's not just like a really small one. This one's really huge. It has a Burger King, Annie Ann's, Popeyes, Panera Bread, you name it, it's got it. They even have like a little micro market. There's also a lot of cool things hanging up. But that's not what we're here for. Damn it. We're here for the vending machines. And they had a bunch of options, from 2 different snack machines to about 5 different drink machines. Like seriously, if you turn around from this spot, you have a bunch of other vending machines right here, guys. They even sold 5-hour energies in this machine, which I thought was pretty cool, but that's not what we're here to get. We're going to get some snacks, guys. And since I brought along my girlfriend with me, that we are going to split this 10 up, so she's going to spend 5 and I'm going to spend 5. And the first thing we decided on picking out was going to be these meat sticks that cost us $2.25. Definitely something we noticed about this rest area is that their prices are a lot more expensive than they were at the gym. A lot of the cheapest thing was honestly like $2.25 or $2. But since it's still early, it's about 10 or 11 right now, I'm going to get myself a little bit of a breakfast and get myself a honey bun. This also costed me $2.25. So far we've both spent $4.50 total. Next thing that my girlfriend decided on was getting this pink Minute Maid lemonade, and that costed us $2.50. By the way, guys, if you hadn't noticed, these vending machines, they have like the Ohio State flag on there. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't even notice that until I started editing these videos. But anyway, guys, that leaves us with $3 to spend out of our 10, and mostly everything else besides like pop and water are over $2.50. So I'm going to get this can of pop that costed us $1.50. So unfortunately, we weren't able to spend all $10 at the machine. That left us $1.50. But luckily, at this rest area, they also have arcade games and little souvenirs. So 50 cents, we're going to get ourselves a little sports ball. Why not, right? Had to finish it out for the challenge. So that leaves us with $1 to spend. And we were able to get ourselves a honey bun, 2 meat sticks, a can of Coca-Cola, and a bottle of pink lemonade Minute Maid, and a little sports ball. Like I said, the prices here were a little more expensive. We're going to chow down on this breakfast and go to the next location. We also found this vending machine by the washer and dryer at this rest area. This rest area really does have everything. Alright guys, before we left the rest area, we found this penny press, and it only cost us $1 to make ourselves a customized penny, so we are definitely going to do it for another souvenir. We had a lot of fun on this trip, and thank you, Holly, for going with me and suggesting this place. And that's our $10, guys, for this rest area.
That's so cool. It kind of looks like a guitar pick.
Alright, guys, now on to the third location. Now, this place is a little special to me, kind of, because I was actually offered to put vending machines here, but I believe they went with the vendor that they already had. So we are going to test them out now. Obviously, right off the bat, you could tell they're nice touchscreen machines. They got credit card readers, and it looks like they have the refund drop sensors installed. So we are going to get ourselves some drinks while we're here. I got a bottle of iced tea, and Holly has a bottle of water on our list here. Total for those 2 items was $2.50 only. Prices here were pretty good, but I'm going to let this video play out. Normally I would have edited it and made it faster, but I just wanted to show this to you guys, that using these 2 machines was not the easiest thing.
Dude, what the hell? Why? I think you need to use it.
This one's crisper.
Yeah.
Should have made. This might not take lives. There it goes. Hang tight.
Ooh. Let's see what you got. Cool.
That's cool though. Uh-oh. We got scammed.
It's okay. Back. Okay.
That's also the change. So thankfully it at least detected it didn't give us our water, so it gave us the correct amount of change on my 5, which was $3.50. So we're going to try again and get another water bottle from a different selection. And there we go, worked properly. Nice and easy. Now the snack machine, we're both just going to get a bag of chips. Mine's $1.25, hers only cost $1. And I was hoping to get some candy, but I was having such a hard time with this machine that I just gave up and got the bag of chips.
Bruh.
But seriously, guys, I don't know what was wrong with this machine in me, but I was trying to use cash. I tried using credit card. I tried using coins. It was just giving me such a hard time. But eventually I got the chips to fall. And then after about another 5 minutes of struggling with,
That's what I mean.
you know, the credit card reader trying to read my card and let me select a snack, I finally was able to get my barbecue chips. So on the snack machine, we spent a total of $2.25. Total so far, we've spent $4.75. Alright guys, this is something that we haven't really had a chance to buy on this journey so far, so we're both going to get ourselves a warm drink. Holly selected a hot chocolate. It would normally cost $2 for cash, but it's going to cost us $2.15 for credit card. And I'm going to try a French vanilla, which also cost me $2.15. Pretty cool options they have here. So for our third location, we both got drinks, we both got bags of chips, and we both got hot drinks. Cheers. On to the fourth location and final. Now this might seem a little random to you guys, but I actually came here for a doctor's appointment in the beginning of October, and before I went into the doctor's office, I realized that they actually had a vending area. I know for sure this building in front of me has machines. I should check and see if that other one has machines too. We got our $10 right here. Let's go see what we can get. Alright guys, here are the machines. They have one snack and one drink. And honestly, out of this entire video, these might be the best prices I've seen. They got big bags of chips for $1. Candy's only $1.25. I don't know about you guys, but I sell mine for $1.50 or $2 sometimes. But they're selling it for $1.25. So a lot of cheap things and a lot of good options, honestly. So let's spend this $10 wisely. And not really a credit card reader, but they have a pay with your phone option. I thought that was pretty cool. Might have to do some more research into that. But I'm thinking for our first selection, I'm going to go with a bottle of Coke. And a bottle of Coke costs $1.25. So let's put in our $2. And crazy enough, I went to pull out my Coke, and I'm sure you guys can see, but it actually spit out a second Coke. So we just got 2 for the price of 1. Woohoo! Now, obviously, I'm thinking of Holly, so I'm going to get her a bottle of water, which only cost me $1. Let's see if we get 2. Nope, just 1. Now, for snacks, on the other hand, I am definitely getting called out by these Nutella breadsticks. I'm a sucker for some Nutella snack items. So I'd definitely get myself some of that, especially if I get two for the price of $1. And another thing that stood out to me were these fruit snacks. Didn't see those in any of the other machines, so I'm a huge fan. And I got the last one, so I feel lucky. So far total though, we have spent $4.25, and at the bottom of the vending machine there are bags of chips for 75 cents. So we are going to spend these 3/4 we got from the drink machine on a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. And so far that's $5, guys. Starting to get a little full, but from those two machines, those are probably the cheapest things I've seen out of vending machines so far in this video. But so far, I only spent 5 of my $10. As you guys already saw, we got an extra Coke. So this was $1.25 for these two. This was $1. This was 75 cents, and these were both $1. Check out the other buildings, see if they got anything different over there, and let's spend the rest of this money. Let's go, guys. So now we're gonna head to that building over there, see if they got a similar setup. And guess what, guys? The exact same machines, but there are different options in there. I was looking at some of the prices, and the bottles of Coke over here were actually $1.50. So we actually saved ourselves 25 cents going to the other machine. But I think I got enough drinks with the 2 Cokes and the water, so I'm mainly looking at snacks. And there are a couple different things in here that are different from what were in the first one. So we're gonna get these big bags of candy. They cost us each $2. So these 2 bags alone are gonna cost us $4. And I think for our last dollar, we are gonna get the barbecue Frito twists. Definitely switching it up, and I don't think I've seen these also in any of the other vending machines, and they're actually a huge seller for me. Alright, from that second machine, guys, this is what we got. $2 for these bags of candy right here. $2, $2, and then $1 for these. Again, though, pretty cheap still, actually, coming out of a vending machine and at a doctor's office. Not too bad, actually. Alright, guys. Well, that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found this video informative on seeing how much $10 can get you at least in any vending machine out there. Obviously, prices are going to fluctuate depending on what state you're in, but I really enjoyed doing a video like that. If you liked this video and want to see me do it again, definitely hit the like button. Let me know in the comments. And I can't wait for the next video, guys. Alright. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We'll definitely see you guys in the next video. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Have a good day.